Hey tubes, don't worry, injection pump is fine. Oh, you know, it didn't take much to get the timing cover off, especially because I used my little DeWalt impact driver. Got some parts here to just kind of lay it out. I think I'm gonna do a little cleaning of the guy here, and you know, I found some black paint. I might spritz that up. I don't know. So anyways, I'm doing the PMCS or whatever that's called on this guy. One of the things I wanted to look at was something that I mentioned in a video last time. When I did my oil change before doing all the gear swaps and whatnot, just like maybe a month ago, I noticed a little bit of metal material in my oil. You know, I was concerned about some metal that I found in my last oil change, and I'm pretty sure I found out what it was. So about a year ago, I did the injection pump on this, and you know, I had a hard time trying to torque those nuts down, and you know, that one right back there is a pain in the ass, and the one at the bottom is a pain in the ass, but the one on the side here, no problem. So over time that just kind of came loose, and so it was allowing that gear to come back. And let me get my flashlight going here. You can probably already see it from here. The timing gear was rubbing against that, starting to rub against there, and then there's a gap there now because I tightened it up. Let's see if I can get that light in there real good. It's kind of hard to get this light in here. But the gear was rubbing into that ridge, the ridge up here, and just starting to rub into the ridges there. So tightening that one guy up brought in that gear. So I'm really glad I found that, because you know, you leave it like that over time, it'll start wearing that gear funny, and you get noise, and that's just metal going into your oil pan. I mean, look, it's a straight shot down there. So that's what that metal was that I found, was from that. So while I'm in here, I'm gonna check the. I put this on pretty good. I had a pretty. I think I had the torque wrench on that. I locked her down pretty good. So that I'm not worried about. I didn't really see any metal there. I think it clearanced itself pretty good, so it's not doing it anymore. And now it really won't do it because I backed that out. So that's what that was. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Now, I did make a tool on how make a tool, modified a tool. I bent this little guy here. I made it so that it would just barely work to let me get a hold on that. Now, probably what I could do is I might bend it right here. I might actually try that. So I can bend it right there to let me pull it in and let it lock in and bite that nut some more, and then I can torque it down. But with this, I was able to get pretty significant turns on that, and then it comes in here like this. So I'm going to continue modifying this here in a little bit, and then we'll be good to go. I did heat it up. If I had a better wrench, I'd probably would have been able to do more that I wanted to, and then what I wanted to do is bring it back a little bit so I can have this on there, but this part here, it's going to hit the head, have it advanced back so that I can really get a good crank on it. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking some tools that barely work and then make them work. So I'll probably get some more cheese grade wrenches like this from like Horrible Freight or something, and then just make them work so that they can get in there and tighten those nuts down. Otherwise, you would be doing this when you got the head off. It'd be no problem getting in there, and then you get the power steering pump out and you can get to the one at the bottom of the wrench. But I don't want to unbolt my power steering pump and take it back out again. It's like I don't want to. So yeah, that was a quick little fix. I I'm glad I did this. Now the other thing I'm doing, I've got a, I don't know if you can see it, but my pre-filter's a little dirty, so I'm gonna pinch off that line there and get that guy cleaned up. Yeah, this is one of the things I do to my truck once a month is I pop the hood, come under here and take a look at stuff, and I'll occasionally maybe tinker with the engine, make sure that nothing's destroying itself. Water pump feels good. Alternator's good. Yeah, so slowly put her back together. I'm just hanging out today. So, yep. So I'm working on the fuel system right now, just cleaning my pre-filter. My nose, picking my nose, and I got diesel in my nose. So I put this pre-filter in. Oh, sometime after the swap. I don't know if this was after I did the injection pump. No, this was before the injection pump. Look at all the crap that this has caught. Some of that I think is when I modified my sender unit. When I put the rear tank in. A little bit of solder bits. But look at all the crap that this thing caught. I mean, that's all like dirt and who knows what else that was in that tank. So if this filter wasn't here, all this would be going through your pump and into your main filter, clogging that up. So I don't know what else is going past this, but it just makes you wonder, you know, is that filter there capable of filtering that? I mean, I don't want to over filter this thing so that you start causing, you know, flow restrictions and then the engine's not happy about it. But just having this little guy here is about 25 bucks from Napa. It's the Mr. Gasket, I think. Comes with different size fittings, which is nice because the stock line, this truck used to be gas, so it uses a 5/16 coming off the main line, but the Cummins uses, what is it, 3/8? Is it gonna tell me? Yeah, 3/8. So I was able to do that. That was pretty nice. I don't have to do weird shenanigans. So I'm gonna pop that guy apart, get that schmoo out. But yeah, I have a brand new rear fuel tank, and that filter's probably been on there. You know, I'm kind of an idiot. I didn't record my mileage when I did the injection pump, but it's been a year, and I've probably put close to 10,000 miles on it, that injection pump, and I haven't cleaned this. This would be the first time I'm cleaning this thing. So yeah, it's pretty gross. I'm glad to have that. The nice thing about having that though is that if your pump, you know, you think your pump's gone out and it's not running, you can see if you got air or if you ran out of fuel. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna pop this open and clean it up. And I did run a little bit of motor oil on it. Maybe that's what it picked up. Yeah. Good thing I got filters. That if all that's going straight in your injection pump, oh.
That baby in the truck.
And then Adam stops by.
Hi.
Oh, and he's got a baby.
Yeah, just my
baby.
my oldest daughter.
Daughter, father's time.
Yeah. That's a good
I
time.
put some vent shades on there for both front and rear doors.
I also have, I'm gonna go a T50 bit so we can put the center belts that they took out because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Let's leave the strap part that goes to the buckle, and then we'll take the other part out, you know.
And then you can't use them.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here just doing a little PM thing, just fucking around. And so we're gonna work on this while my brakes bleed and flush out.
Clean up the surfaces. I need a bug deflector though.
Do you want I got paper towels over here. And then I'll get a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
That works.
and then you clean
Right
the
up.
schmoo off it.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah, I'll go grab that real quick. I was gonna bleed in the back brakes. I'm gonna flush the front here in a moment. Adam's gotta go.
There's a baby.
Yeah, a baby. We got the vent shade things on, which are actually kind of a nice addition. Nicely scratched up on this one side now. No.
Oh shit.
And then I got the handlebars. We're gonna put another set on the back of the cab. And then we had to jimmy rig the washer bottle thing because the switch is not working it for some reason. So, like on my dash, I drilled a little hole there and put one of those switches in there for it. So he's got a temporary fix, and then later that can be used for a light bar or something. So
Something else.
So
But for now, it's like, not the switch.
hey, at least it's not a push button that starts the thing and it makes it go round, round, and then it stops for 5 seconds and goes da 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 da.
Yeah, I won't miss that.
You know, I'm gonna use this a hacksaw that's for cutting metal, and I'm gonna cut this branch. All right, so whatever I was doing with my truck, I'm gonna come back to it later. Tomorrow we're gonna do a wiper motor replacement because I'm having some issues with mine now. It's 34 years old, so it's time to go. So I'm gonna go inside and drink more beer. I've already had 3, and I'm feeling pretty good. So, and I gotta put my tools away. You know, I got at least that put away. Next week probably will affect the week after as far as video content goes. We didn't do much at the crew cab this week. Although I do have part 12 coming out next week, so you guys will have that. But the week after is going to be pretty... you're just going to see basically what you're seeing now. So, because I'm probably going to work Monday and Tuesday of next week, so... God, that got confusing already. Anyways, I'm going to go make sure my truck's good to go. I was flushing out the rear brakes and just make sure the propel's not squishy, because I'm going to leave her as is and just drive to work tomorrow. And hope I don't need the wiper for a couple days, because tomorrow I'm going to replace that motor after work, which is going to be fun. It's going to be fun, but I got to do it, because if I need the wipers, I need them to turn off. Otherwise, it's like I shut the truck off, so that's going to get annoying. Anyways, thanks for watching. Cheers, drink some more beer, and see y'all later.